Hi, it's Matt from Japan Import Tackle, and today we have the Grand Edge 190 SF.
Yeah, let's open one up.
Alrighty.
If you want to try pink, yeah, let's do the pink. Okay.
So it comes, it's got an extra tail in here.
Got extra tail. Nice. Okay.
Sticky hooks. It's like it's got a adjustable joint, so you can undo that screw and move it in and out to get a different action. Right now it looks like it's going to have a wider action.
Yeah. So these deep grooves, they call it edge, right? That's the name Grand Edge came from, and the bottom too.
Yep. They have the front hooks on the swivel.
Oh, it's got swivel hook. Okay.
Yep. But the back one's not.
Okay. Back one's stationary.
And it has a screw that holds in the back tail.
Okay. All right. Pretty nice. Well, let's look at the specification. It's a 190 mil, weight 2 ounce, type slow floating.
Slow floating, okay.
Yeah. It's got the silicone tail hook, decoy treble YF33F, front size 1, rear size 2.
Kind of has that silky coating.
Yeah, it's got a silky coating. It's a nice hook. So it's about jointed claw 178. When you come to the 2 ounce weight, no, it's pretty standard.
Looks like the other ones on here, even though they got a darker, it looks like a darker top. They all come with the tracer.
Okay.
So you can see them in the water.
So yeah, we have 3 colors. This is, they call it French perch. That's the honey pink. And this is the fire tiger pattern. So they look all pretty.
Looks like a very nice paint job.
Okay.
Oh wow. Has a very nice slide.
Hold it for a second. It is a very slow floating. And you're not using snap, right?
I do have a snap on.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. But with very small working of the reel. Okay. Here, bring it in fast. Doesn't have much kick out. It's very well balanced.
Yeah. What do you think about the edgy design?
You know, I like it the way that it's kind of holding in the water right now.
Yeah.
Very nice.
How do you feel the difference? You know,
Well,
I never seen this edgy design.
yeah.
What does it do in the water?
So what you talked about the Gamcraft,
Yeah.
178.
Yeah.
It feels like it grips the water more. So when it glides, I feel it more throughout the rod.
Okay.
So I wonder if it's that pressure of the water in here that is just holding this head more straight and letting the tail do more of the action.
And you want to fish it how?
So right now with how the joint is
Yeah.
and the way that it's moving in the water,
Yeah.
probably a quick, nice quick like this with a couple pauses. Because it's a slow float
Uh-huh.
and it doesn't go too low in the water,
Yeah.
you could easily fish this up over weeds or around weed edges. What's nice is I can really go fast on this and it doesn't really get out of whack.
Okay.
It's a very easy to use bait.
Hmm.
And I do like the speed. There's not too many glides that I use that you can really work super fast.
Let's compare it to Gamcraft or DRT. What do you think where it stands?
I'd say this is what they call a chop bait. So where you can really get it to go
Yeah.
and it's easy to get it to do what they call a dead walk. Kind of have it walk back in on itself in place. With the Gamcraft, you get more of a wide action.
Uh-huh.
With the DRT TK, if you have it in the glide mode, so lip out mode B, I think, with the dolphin tail flipped, this is very comparative to that, but it's easier to work than that. You got to have a little higher speed reel to really get a nice chop going. With this one, I'm using a 6.4 to 1, 6.2 to 1, and I'm able to really work it nicely.
And you're using braid.
I do have braid on here. With the slow float and with floating lures, I tend to use braid more. Just because braid floats. Well, I really like this bait. And the reason is it's very easy to use. Don't have to think about it too much. You can just cast it out there. And you can either just reel it in or do a little reel and rod tip work to it. But I'd say it's a great bait to get used to swim baiting.
Yeah.
And for people who have been swim baiting, it's a nice easy bait to just kind of sit back and use instead of having to stress over what everything's doing, from rod to reel to your hand movements, the rod movements. This is just a very easy working bait. Alright, so this is a little faster reel, the 8.4 to 1. I have 20-pound fluorocarbon on, FC Sniper. Oh yeah.
Push down the lure a little bit, almost suspending.
Yeah, so now it's a lot lower down. Still has the float, but it's even slower now.
Yeah, very slow.
But you can easily, same thing, work this over a little deeper weeds and let it rise up over it once you start tickling it.
Yeah.
But it does have a nice strong pull every time that head of the bait goes one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Very easy to use. This be another good bait to be able to work over wood or timber in the water. But very nice paint job on these.
Yeah.
It's a little holograph in there. Feels like a thicker plastic as well.
Yeah.
And the scales kind of imprinted in. Yeah.
You can feel the edge everywhere.
And you know, I feel the quality in this bait. The fact that someone took a time and put a screw here
Yeah.
for removing and replacing the tail.
Mm-hmm.
To put a screw in here and be able to move the joints. You know, a lot of guys will put just a toothpick in to hold the tail in, or just a metal pin, and then you got push out the pin. Yeah, you gotta have a screwdriver in here, but I trust that a lot more to have a nice screw in there. So I think this is more of a shorter casting, right over cover bait.
Mm.
You know, there's a bush right there, let's say. You know, it's a short cast, you know where that bush is, you're gonna work this fast right by it, and you're gonna try and pull something out of there. You're not looking to pause this right over it and let it sit there and suspend. I think it's more of a, you know, tight little cast, tight action, trying to pull a fish out of somewhere.
Okay. Okay, Matt, now you're holding the yellow perch? Or they call it
the French perch. So
that,
it's a lighter.
That looks like a really good color.
Yeah, very natural.
Yeah.
And so I was just saying how these guys must have taken a lot of, you know, advice and words from people, because they have the tracer on the top. They have the swivel, so it's harder to throw a fish, to throw the bait. And you got adjustability in the bait, from a smaller, tighter joint to a wider one. So these guys really took their time and, you know, took a lot of advice from other people, took a lot of criticism, and durable too. You know, paint job's durable. Get a bait that lasts and a bait that you're gonna, you know, experiment around with.
Yep, yeah, the perch color is really nice.
Yeah, I like the orange belly here.
Yeah.
Wish it went down into here a little bit, but you know, a white belly, that's not too bad. But darker water, clear water.
Yeah, we throw a pink one just for the visibility purpose.
Yeah.
So this perch should stand up too, huh?
I'll take a cast right now, and you know, we got a little wind on the water. It is clear water. Oh yeah.
Oh, you can see it.
You could see it. You know, compared to the other one and compared to this one, both straight out of the box work the same.
Okay.
So there's consistency with that.
So the quality control is pretty good, huh?
Yeah. So when people take a bait and chop out stuff, you kind of think it's a gimmick, you know, like why do something to a bait if it's not broke, you know. But you know, with the action and how this has performed so far, you know, whether these do something or not, you know, it hasn't changed the bait at all.
It looks pretty durable to me.
Yeah, you know, after using it, it probably got like 40 casts on it today.
Yeah.
It had very minimal hook rash, and you can only feel it. You can't really see it, which is nice. So